Dear friends, nowadays the war between Ukraine and Russia is continuing. How the war started, who has done the mistakes? We have to not think it at the present instant, but we should try to stop this war immediately. And we should request to both countries' presidents that war should immediately be stopped. And other countries, those who want to show that they are leader of the country and they are also leading internationally this world, they should not give fuel to the fire between two countries. At the present instant, all countries are seeing their benefits. Some countries are coming with the Russia, and many countries in which NATO countries are included, they are with the United States of America. But for keeping the peace, for maintaining the peace in the world, what they have done, Russia is invading many cities in the Ukraine, and there is a lot of losses in form of buildings, men, machinery, etc. And life of the Ukrainians is also damaged completely. But even we should try to do the efforts for keeping the peace in the world. At the present instant, what are the possibilities to reduce this war? We have to work on these phenomena only. For example, what are the conditions of Russia and what are the conditions of Ukraine? By mixing both conditions, a solution could be given by the international leaders. I also request Mr. President of Ukraine, Mr. Zelensky, and Mr. President of Russia, Mr. Putin, that you should try to reduce the tensions between these two countries. Otherwise, humanity will be completely dissolved. And at this stage, what has happened? You should try to stop the war. And NATO countries should also try to minimize the distance occurred between these two countries. They should not pour the petroleum in the fire of these two countries. If all countries do the action in single direction, problem can be solved. We also understand that problems and wars can be solved by only the mutual understanding and talks. And In future, United Nations should also understand that the treaty organization should be vanished and no treaty organization as like NATO etc. should be under the continuations because the treaties which they have done is for the safety of the countries and humanity, but now it is only expansions of their ambitions in other countries and on the land. So only UNO should be the organization on international level among the world, among all countries, and no other treaty organizations etc. should be occurred and continued. There are many things which had been taken the two countries at the juncture of this war. But at the instant, at the moment, I only express my views that all countries' leaderships should come together and try to stop the war only by the talks and not by sanctioning and banning the countries by imposing their own rule on other countries, because it is also a dictatorism. So in the near future, all friends and leadership of countries, those who are listening this video, should try maximum their efforts to stop the war, and mutually they should do such type of some work by which the war should be finished. Vande Mataram. Thank you.